What it is, what it do, ZCCCrew, it's your boy ZaddyChunkChunk, and I am back again with another banger for you guys. What kind of banger this is? Some bang! And today I have my homie.
What's up, everybody?
So you want to introduce yourself?
My name is James.
Today I got the homie James here, and I'm really excited. James is craving some barbecue food today, so we got some barbecue on the menu. As you guys all know, I'm doing a individual mukbang with the whole team, so you guys can get to know their personalities and who they are personally. So I'm very excited to have you on. He's actually your last one.
Last of the team, yeah.
Yeah, last of the team, yep. So let's go ahead and get a prayer, a thumbnail, and then we can dive in. Father God, I want to thank you for this food that we're all about to receive in our body. And I ask that you do please bless this food. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
Amen.
And then let's go ahead and get a thumbnail. You want to pick some food up?
Yeah, I'm going to grab some of that dark meat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's off the bone, yeah. All right.
Got it?
Yep.
Nice.
And then let's go ahead and dive in, man.
Sweet. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually really excited for this just because I've always heard about mukbangs, I've seen like clips, but I've never, thought I would be in one, but I do love food like crazy, so
that's what's up.
Perfect.
No, it's crazy he used to say that, that he loved food because James used to be, how much did you used to weigh?
Dude, I used to weigh 230, the heaviest I ever was 233 pounds.
That's crazy. And then, how did you change that?
So, here's napkin, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. When I first started losing weight, it was after high school. I basically kind of just like didn't want to be real big anymore. And there was this wrestling coach that told me, he's like, James, if you want to wrestle, he's like, all you gotta do is like lose the weight and you can be a pretty good wrestler. And he basically told me, he's like, yo, cut the carbs. And of course, this is stuff that my mom and my family have been telling me, but as a young kid, I just wasn't ready to hear it. And then I finally heard it from this guy and I'm like, oh, Mom, all I gotta do is cut carbs and I'm gonna lose weight. And she's like, really? She's like, I've been telling you this for years, but I mean, anyways, eventually I did and then just started losing like big weight.
Yeah.
20, 40, 60, 70 pounds.
So how long did it take to get to the weight that you wanted to be at?
Honestly, it probably happened in like 6 to 9 months, like lost like 60, 70 pounds.
That's crazy.
It was really cool. And it feels like kind of get like a brand new life after that. But I feel like one honest thing that happens is when you go from being that heavy, and like growing up as always being like big James, it's like big. I never really thought of myself as heavy until I lost weight. And I realized like, dang, like I never want to go back. And it kind of like left me with this whole like psychological effect of like, oh my gosh, I don't want to lose weight. So I'm always watching what I'm eating, which is why I always be doing like keto or these different diets and all that stuff, which is cool. I like it because it's like keeps us like mentally disciplined, but I'm always just trying to like not get too caught up in just eating and just trying just to enjoy life.
I know people are in the comment section, you need to get on James's plan!
We can do it together, man. Yeah, we can definitely do it together. I'm all about the camaraderie of it too. Like, sometimes like I don't really need to lose weight or anything, but if you ever want to do like any type of diet or whatever, I'll do it with you just because I love that camaraderie.
Definitely.
It's just fun.
So what I was going to say though is, since you're doing keto, well, I don't know if you currently are, but is this keto friendly?
All of this is keto friendly. The mac and cheese is not keto friendly.
Okay.
All the barbecue sauce that we're going to be throwing on here. Oh, can you pass that?
Oh yeah,
please. No, you're good. Thank you. This isn't keto friendly because there's a lot of sugar in it. But basically what I've been doing.
I thought sauces were safe.
Yeah, right? Not barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
But basically it's like I'll eat like 120 grams of protein every day, 120 grams of fat every day, and then try to keep it to less than 40 grams of carbs every day. And then the whole concept is your body, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna say this right, but it's supposed to burn like sugars first, then fat, then muscle, protein.
Okay.
So basically if we eat a lot of fat and don't eat a lot of carbs, our body's gonna burn the carbs first, the sugars, and then it's gonna work on the fats. So if we only put like a little bit of carbs in our bodies, it burns that quick and then starts burning the fat right after that.
So you started studying, did you start studying this before you started your weight loss journey, or did you learn it like throughout your weight loss journey?
Oh, good.
That's good?
Yeah. I honestly wouldn't even say I've really studied it.
Oh, okay.
Rob actually sent me a documentary. He's like, watch this documentary.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I'm just down to do it anyway. So here we are. I've just been doing keto for a while. What I also do though, for the past like couple of years, I've been doing intermittent fasting. So there's different types of intermittent fasting you can do. You could do where you eat for like a 6 to 8 hour window every day, and then fast for the other, what is that, like 16 to 18 hours? But what I was doing for like the last year and a half was basically eating one big meal a day. So I would just like basically fast all day. But then in the evenings I would eat a big meal. And that worked for me because like I just love to eat, you know, until I'm full. So I got to do that, and it worked with my lifestyle because I was always busy with just different things. But now I'm trying not to eat one meal a day because it's just not the most like sustainable thing. It's probably not the most healthy thing. So I'm trying to like,
you know,
be more lenient.
I feel like I don't eat a lot of food. My problem comes in is I like to snack at night a lot. That's like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. eating. That's like the worst of the worst, you know?
Especially if you've been like going out, drinking, like just, it is tough.
These sausages are real good.
Yeah, right? Good call with the jalapeno.
Yeah. That's what's up. So, as you guys know, James is the daredevil. That man.
Not really.
This man, how did it feel when you jumped off that four-wheeler though? How's it healing? Did you guys watch our four-wheeling video?
Yeah, so I do have a couple scars actually. You can see that here.
Yeah.
It was fun when I was on there. It honestly felt like I was just getting this crazy adrenaline rush. It was like I was surfing, but I mean, you feel every single bump back there. But then I remember when they said they were gonna race, I was just like, oh man, Snoop is gonna have no regard for my life in the back. I'm like, they're gonna be going full speed. So I kind of was like mentally preparing for it. But when I think we hit a bump, and then like one of my feet slipped off the back, and I was just like trying to hang at that point. And I think we hit another bump, and like my hands just slipped. So like I didn't fall on purpose. Like I legitimately like, I just like lost.
No, what's crazy though, when I heard that sound, I legit thought something broke. Like I even mentioned, I'm like, bro, did you like? I thought something broke on you.
Yeah.
But it was the helmet hitting the floor.
And I think it was T that said, yo, you should put on a helmet. Like maybe like 4 minutes before that.
Yeah.
So I'm glad he said that because I felt the impact of that too. I was like, that for sure would have been a concussion. Like if I didn't have that helmet.
Yeah.
So shout out T. Thank you.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
So tell me about James, man. Who is James?
James?
I know the ZC. Well, I know who James is, but I want the ZCC family to know who is James. You know,
James. First, thanks. If you're watching, because you wanted to get to know James, thanks. I appreciate it. I'm just a regular guy. I always thought myself as just like a regular dude, born in California, LA, and I mean, I think everyone that knows me knows I'm just like super passionate about my life, and I love it. I love my friends, family, and I feel like I got like a lot of love to give. So when I'm around people, like I think they feel it, and that's kind of what I want to do is just always be able just to spread this love, spread this joy with other people, and I think that's. I mean, I guess if we could wrap it up, we'd just say that.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is no pretending or faking. James is a legit, genuine person. You're a really nice guy. You know, he really cares for the human life. Well, just everybody should care for the human life. but he really just cares about people genuinely. You're a legit dude, you know? And even, I know you care so much about people that you even have an app that helps with that. You want to tell them about that?
Yeah, it was, so I have, me and Rob, he's actually my partner. We have a tech company and a nonprofit. So I'll give a little background about me and Rob. So me and Rob met a few years ago. We worked at the same company, and we both got hired a month apart from each other, but both ended up working the night shift. So the last couple hours of the day, like after 8 p.m., it was basically just the two of us and desks next to each other. Got to hang out and talk. And one day we were talking about this, like weekends we had, and we're like, dude, I just spent so much money, you know, on Ubers, on buying a round of drinks, on so-and-so's birthday, and then I think one of the Ubers was like surge price, so it was like $80.
Okay.
And it's like in LA, like it can get really expensive. I mean, here too. I remember we were just having this conversation. I was like, dang, imagine if we could just have $5 a month that went towards something genuinely good.
Yeah.
You know, towards someone who really needed it compared to all these dumb things that we spend money on.
Yeah.
And we just started talking about it. It's like, wow, like, what if 1 million people gave $1 a month towards something good or towards someone who really needed it? And then this idea started snowballing. Well, what if we could create a place where people can give easily from the palm of their hand, on a mobile app even.
Yeah.
So that's where it kind of turned into this idea of the Giving app, which is the tech company that we have, where basically like you're a good guy.
Yeah.
You want to give back sometimes and just help people, right?
Yeah, definitely.
But sometimes you don't know where to do it. You don't know how to start or like organizations you could trust. So we would say, hey, download the Giving app.
Okay.
But I mean, this is the type of thing that we would say to people. It's not even out yet, by the way. It's still like in its. We're still at just submitted to the app stores and stuff, so we can't even like download it yet.
Yeah.
But we would say, hey, download the app so you could see different organizations and causes you care about, stuff like that, and then be able to see what they do with that money because you don't know which organizations you could trust.
So any organization can apply for it, and then
they can apply.
Be featured on your app.
They can apply, but we do have like a strict vetting process. We pay for like different services that do like interviewing and vetting and onboarding with us, and then from that point on, we just want it to be a place where you can find like animals environment, homelessness and human services, veterans resources, mental health, like all different things.
Okay. Like for example, will movements be on there? Like let's say Black Lives Matter movement,
If we could find, so right now they're not, but I think eventually we want to have like every single trusted organization on the Giving app.
Yeah.
Eventually that's our vision, is to have all the most trustworthy ones on the Giving app. But at this current point in time, we're starting in California. Okay. So all the organizations that we have right now are in LA, but now that we're in Houston, we're trying to branch into Houston, branch across the US. But we really want to just prove the concept works first with the California audience.
Yeah.
At least with the California-based organizations. The audience can be from anywhere.
Yeah.
But then from there, we want to start branching out to organizations all throughout the US. And already we have organizations that are helping, to build wells in Africa and just doing all sorts of stuff in Asia and all sorts of places.
Yeah. That's what's up.
But it's just, it's going to take time. It's going to take years,
Yeah, definitely. Do you like spicy food or no?
I do.
You should just try because I put some hot sauce on this. So you should try to dip some in there. It has a good flavor, man.
What would you rate this heat 1 to 10 before I try it? So I can know your spice.
Mine's kind of like a 6, 7. Yeah, I would say 7.
So it's respectable.
Yeah. But it's still some good flavor. What do you think?
That's good. Oh, you just add your classic?
Yeah, this one right here.
No, yeah. Of course.
What was that on your spice level?
The sweetness of the barbecue kind of makes it like toned down.
Yeah.
Like 5.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Did you take the spice though?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing we're talking to about James is this man is a professional whistler. How do you even learn how to whistle like that? Like this man.
That's funny.
See, he's not gonna do it. He can't do it on cue.
Yeah. I can't do it like on the spot.
But if there's some music playing, he'll start whistling, and it's the best whistle I ever heard in my life.
Thank you, bro.
And it's not just me who thinks this. Everybody in the house knows he can whistle. Like he whistles like as if he's singing.
It's like I don't even realize I'm doing it. It's like, yeah, I'm trying to stop. But apparently these guys always tell him to keep whistling. So
They're a good whistler.
Thanks.
Was that just always natural?
So there's actually a funny story to this. Elementary school. At the end of the school, all the kids line up on this curb while the cars drive by and get picked up. And my sister was a few years older than me. She was in 6th grade, I was in 3rd grade, and one year she taught me how to whistle. So like at the end of the school, when we'd be waiting outside, I would just whistle until my dad or mom picked us up. But my dad would always, not always, but we were always some of the last kids to get picked up because my dad was always busy. He would have meetings and stuff, and sometimes he would forget to pick me up. So like from 3rd grade until 6th grade, I'd be one of the last kids getting picked up all the time because he would just be busy. So I would just be sitting there for like an hour, 2 hours just whistling. And eventually I got pretty good at whistling, just from getting left behind. So shout out, Dad. You got pretty good whistling now.
That's what's up. Has any of your parents watched any of these videos yet?
I know like my uncle and my aunt and my grandma have.
Yeah.
But I told my parents, I'm like, I'll show you guys the link this week. I was like, I told them I'll show them this week, so they'll probably watch them like
the mukbangs.
Yeah, the mukbangs. But they haven't watched any of the adventure vlogs yet.
Okay.
or anything, but they will. She told me, she's like, all right, tell me this week. So
how was your other Philly, your uncle think about it? What do they think?
I have actually yet to follow up.
Are you worried about what they're gonna say?
I mean, kind of, because this is totally new. This is a totally new thing for me. I think for all of us, just being on cameras is kind of a uncomfortable thing.
Yeah.
We want to try and be as natural as we can, but I think it's just something that takes time.
Listen, I'm not forcing anybody to be on these videos because he said it's uncomfortable. But he has some hostage.
Yeah, it's not uncomfortable, but I think like being able to just be like my natural self and just like be like this goofy dude. And, like people that know me know that's just how I am. And just, but I think that when there's a video camera, sometimes like you don't want to be like goofy or you just want to just.
I always tell people though that it's like think of it this way, like it's not like those people are watching you at that moment. So it's still, when you're being goofy, it's just still around your homies, you know.
True.
It's just another lens watching. Yeah. But I can understand when people get that mindset because later on there's gonna be 30,000 people in this world who've seen this, you know.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Now I'm getting more nervous now. I'm like, oh crap. No, it's good though.
Yeah, that's what's up though. Have you ever wanted to do anything like this? Like, have you ever thought about being a YouTuber or anything?
I thought about doing this before because my family, we honestly eat really good food. We all love to cook. We love we just love food. So I just thought like, man, that would be a dream to get to eat, travel, make money, and just like live a life off of that. But just with like the Giving app and like other things going on, I never really thought that would be a feasible thing because I'm just too busy.
Yeah. You want to pass me the green beans?
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, now with you, the ZCC team, it's like, who would have thought that we're actually here doing this? It's the craziest. It's a blessing, man. It's a really cool opportunity, experience.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I never knew I would be doing this. Like, it wasn't like a dream of mine, but the thing is, my mom presented me the opportunity, so I decided to run with it.
Yeah.
But the only thing is you definitely can gain some weight doing this.
That's what I'm worried about.
You definitely gain some weight doing that.
Yeah.
Like, are you ever scared to like, I hope I don't get back to that? Do you ever think like you're gonna get back to that? Like, does it run back in the back of your head?
I think it's always like weight will always be a thing that's in the back of the mind. Even though I know I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm strong. Like, I think as long as we keep on like hitting the gym and staying exercising and staying active, we can maybe get away with eating this type of stuff. But I think if we get to the point where we stop working out, stop like getting exercise, that's when it can start to get a little hectic.
Yeah,
as you put it. That's hectic.
That's hilarious. Yeah, like this is very inspiring. Honestly, I want to try to pull up the picture if you're okay with that. I don't know. Would you be okay with that?
Oh, that picture?
Yeah.
Oh.
Would you?
I might have to look for it for like a few minutes on my phone.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I mean, not right now, but when he's doing the edits. When he's doing the edits and pops up, maybe a whole bunch of people screenshot.
If they pull it up, you'll see me. I was just the happiest big old kid ever.
Yeah.
And I still have that same type. Like I feel like I connect with that kid still to this day.
Like you still got that hungriness inside you.
Oh, like the diet, the capacity of eating, I still have that. Like I could eat more than pretty much anybody I know, and people are like, James, how can you eat like that? I'm like, you met me recently. Like you don't know what this thing's capable of.
Yeah.
No,
that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm trying like not to eat recklessly.
You don't think your stomach shrunk at all?
I mean, sometimes I'll think it shrunk, but then when I eat like food that I like, I just will eat ridiculous proportions. So then I'm like, I guess it didn't,
Yeah. You homesick yet?
I'm gonna chew this.
Oh, you got. Because I don't know. This is something new for you guys. So I know when I first moved to Houston, I was a little bit of homesick because of.
Yeah.
I wasn't. This is stuff that I just wasn't used to.
Definitely.
But now that you're here with friends, because I just came here with, my ex, so.
Oh yeah.
I really didn't have friends to hang out with, so that may be different for you.
Yeah, I think. Well, to your point, what's it like now having friends here?
The thing is, because I'm used to Houston now.
Yeah.
So now that I'm used to Houston, it's not homesickness for me. And then plus my mom and my pops, they're living in Milwaukee. They were, and that's really like all I had in Milwaukee was my family. Like I have friends too, but I haven't been in Milwaukee for like almost like 3 years, and people just gradually drift apart if you don't not there that long.
Yeah.
And guys, we don't just text every day, So now my parents left Milwaukee and they moved to Ohio. I have nothing that left in Milwaukee, so it's like this is home now.
Yeah, that's cool.
Like I lived in I don't know. I think I probably lived in Texas longer than I lived in Ohio because I did do a year and a half in Ohio.
Okay.
So yeah, I lived in Texas longer than Ohio because my parents moved to Ohio.
And you like it better here, right?
Oh yeah, way better. Ohio's still smooth though because it's a Midwest state, but it's the closest Midwest state to down south. Well, that's if not like if you're in Cleveland or something, but if you're in Cincinnati, that's only 40 minutes away from Kentucky. And Kentucky's sitting in the south, so the weather's not that bad,
Yeah. Okay.
So you homesick now, or how you feeling?
I think after I've been here for a little while, I went home that one weekend. That was great. Got to recharge my family, friends battery. So now I feel good.
Yeah. How you like to use it so far? How's the experience been for you?
It's been fun, man.
Yeah.
It's been cool. It's been a lot of figuring out how to balance like the YouTube stuff, socializing, trying to network, but then also, running the Giving Out with Rob and our team and just all sorts of other things going on too. But I think I do like Houston. I love the fact that things are open.
Yeah.
In LA, everything was closed for like the whole year. Excuse me. So, coming out here and seeing everyone just living a normal life was really, really, really cool. I think when I figured out, all right, we're actually going to move to Houston, we're going to do this thing.
Yeah.
Me and Rob were thinking like, oh, it's about to be reckless out there. People aren't going to be wearing masks. We're going to get COVID. Like, knock on wood still. But it just doesn't feel scary like it did in LA. In LA, every time we went out, we'd be like, oh my gosh, like we're at risk right now. Like we just want to go to the store and go back home.
Yeah.
Out here, it's like people are just going about their normal lives, but everyone's still wearing masks.
Yeah. Even though the order went up.
Yeah,
There's an order where you don't have to wear them.
Yeah. So like everyone still wears masks, even though I guess it's not like mandated.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't feel dangerous like it did in LA, even though ironically that more people are out and about.
Yeah.
So that part has been cool.
That's good. That's good. What I was gonna say though is, Cali is so democratic that they probably made it seem like it was which one is what is it? I don't want to downplay COVID at all, but I know it was like they probably were the most serious out of every other state though, I think.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I do know people, and like I have family and friends who got it. I have like relatives who, like I know it's a real thing. And
Yeah. Oh no, 100%.
died,
I definitely don't want to downplay it at all.
Yeah.
I just feel that some states didn't take it as serious as others.
For sure.
But no, Texas, they taking it here serious, but Texas is really also trying to get open again.
Yeah.
That's I know that was Texas' goal from the get-go. They really wanted to reopen. But even though the mask order is off, everybody still wears it, which is great. So I'm glad that we're all still staying safe, and I just can't wait to normalize living life. Like I was telling people, like we took 2019, 18, 17, like everything's so much for granted, and this should open because people back then will never like think, oh, that would never happen to the world. If I tell you 2015, everybody's gonna be required to wear a mask, there's gonna be 50% capacity. There's gonna be a good 6 months where everything is shut down. No one believe that,
Yeah.
Which brings me to the point that honestly, people need to prepare for anything. I just feel like it's all been bad since 2020. And you know what I mean? And then I just know at the end, everyone's like, oh, this is only the beginning. 2021, I feel like everything's just a snowball effect from here on out. Like, I just don't see us having a normal year where it feels like 2018 or something like that.
I think your life is going to be great.
Yeah.
I think my life is going to be great.
Oh, facts.
I think like across the board, there might be like a sense of fear, like, oh, this is going down, everything's. But for me, like I always think, this is going to be like life is going to be good.
Yeah.
Like, I just think in any situation, we'll find like the light, we'll find the positivity in it because that's just like kind of who we are.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, I know last year was a little bogus.
Yeah.
Like, we were pretty locked down the whole time.
Yeah.
But I do think that, you know, 2021, 2022, I'm super hopeful for it, man. I think we're on track to getting life as we know it back to being as we know it.
I can't wait. And then when I need to go to Cali, I need you to show me your city. I've never been there.
Never ever?
Ever. Anywhere in California.
I'm sure you've told me that, but probably when and what you're out there. You really haven't?
Yeah, never been there.
Wow. I can't wait, man.
I really want to experience the beaches. Just walking around, want to see Rodeo Drive, want to see Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah, man. We'll show you just the best restaurants. We'll take you to my family's house. We'll cook up one day. Oh man, when you come through, we love to just like host and do these like nice dinners for friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be real cool, man.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've never been to Cali. So, do you feel like Cali people are way different from Houston people? Like how they act and stuff of that sort. Just interacting when we went out from times to times and being out in public. Do you think do you feel the Southern hospitality is actually a thing?
I would say I felt the Southern hospitality for sure. I mean, there's a couple times where I went out and, well, me and Rob, like, and just met the most, like, hospitable people. They're just going out of their way to just show us a great time. And super fun. And every time we've gone out, we've met real cool people, too.
Yeah.
Like the Austrian guy and that squad.
Yeah, that's crazy, too. And the guy knew... seen my channel too, but he wasn't even from Texas. That guy, he said he was from Austria, and he was this is like his third or fourth day. Like he was fresh to Houston. And the crazy part that he knew of the channel, that was just mind blowing to me.
Yeah, he might be watching right now.
Yeah, he was a chef. He's a chef too, and it just blew my mind.
Yeah.
But this is definitely a rewarding career as well. Just with not just pay wise, but just getting to know new people and. Getting to try new foods and just connect and making other people happy about their day, because this helps out a lot of people with issues they may be going through. We may be their friends that they're eating with right now, So I love doing this.
Cheers if you're eating with us.
This is definitely a rewarding career too as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice meeting you, James.
Yeah, man. Was that 30 minutes or something?
No, we're at 28. We've got 2 more minutes, but it was nice meeting James. Let us know what you guys think about James, man. This man is, he has many layers though, there's a lot still to get to know about him. You guys will never be able to that's for everybody though. You won't be able to get to know him in 30 minutes, but you get a general sense of how they are. But he is the party animal in the house. James is always saying, "Let's go out." I'm like, "No, James, not tonight."
I'm always down to have fun, but I do get my stuff done.
Definitely. He's definitely a hard worker. Always got meetings. Always on his computer. Yeah, you're good. Working hard. And then on his free time, some mornings you may wake up, you may hear him on a guitar.
Oh yeah.
How'd you learn how to play guitar? I know there's a little snippet. I don't know which vlog it is. It's either Top Golf or the Four Wheeling, but there's a snippet of him playing the guitar. If you guys want to see him play the guitar, but how'd you learn that?
I started playing guitar when I was going into 7th grade. I was going to a church camp, and like everyone was singing all this like church worship music, and I'm like, dude, I want to be able to play that. And like all of our friends, like it was just kind of like a thing. Like everyone wanted to learn how to play the acoustic guitar, so I picked that up and just. I've been just loving it.
I always want to learn how to play the drums and the piano. I feel like if you could play the piano, like piano is just like a singing, a melody. It's so smooth. And I wish I just knew how to play it. And then, and also the drums. So I always was infatuated by the drums, especially if you're going to church. And I just pay attention to the drum player and just going ham.
Yeah, man.
Especially when they're doing some really turned up worship music. They going crazy. I be really paying attention to them.
Yeah, you feel that too.
Yeah, facts. Right. But this camera is about to cut out. We're gonna go ahead and do our closing sayings, and then we'll see you guys soon. All right, you guys. So you guys got to meet James. I hope you guys are are feeling him. I hope you guys are feeling the whole team. This was the last last individual mukbang. Now we're gonna start doing some team videos again. Get back to what we're doing. I think I'm about to switch some things up though, because I noticed that the ZCC family are loving the mukbangs. So I may keep the mukbangs on here and bring the vlogs to ZCC and NLC vlogs. So if you guys are loving, I know the comments has been nothing but positivity about the comments. You guys are loving the comments. I mean, loving in the comment section the vlog. So I want to keep bringing them to you. I just think I have to do it on a different platform because this is my main channel, and I know a lot of people are here for the food, and I still love doing the food. And I know the guys will love to be on the food too, occasionally here and there.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, but you guys can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Follow ZaddyChunkChunk. That is ZaddyChunkChunk. James, you got anything to say to the ZCC family?
Hey, if you made it this far in the video, just to hang out and eat with us, thank you. Much love, and I look forward to just connecting with y'all as the time goes on.
Yes, ZCC family, but as we all know, the grind never stops until the ZCC gang is on top. Let's get it!
Showtime, the whole place hopping. Stage rocking, this for those who stay watching. For when my tape dropping, long as the bass knocking, I stay popping. I'm trying to run this shit forever like I'm